To complete all 27 achievements in Slime Rancher 2, I'll need to discover all of the unique slime types, explore every inch of these massive landscapes, survive extreme weather conditions, exploit the local wildlife for monetary gain, of course, bend the very fabric of reality to save the world from— wait, what the fuck? All with the help of these little guys. This is my 100% playthrough of Slime Rancher 2. You know this game is gonna be good when you load up the main menu and your PC fans instantly just kick in at max. Oh yeah, this takes place like after Slime Rancher 1, like there's an actual story. You would think that would be obvious to me considering that I already 100%ed the first game, but you know. Oh, we're so up. Oh, my frame rate! Oh my god! The first thing I do, outside of turning down my settings, holy shit, is immediately start capturing and enclosing the local wildlife, as intended. I already have, a few hours in this game. I played some of the early access version, like, when it came out, and then I revisited it a little bit. I'll put a screenshot of my playtime on screen. So, like, I know what the game is. I know how to play the game. We then set out to explore the first new area of this game, the Rainbow Fields. There's a lot of jokes that could be made here, but Shawnee Do beat me to it. I forgot how good the music in this game is, oh my god. One thing I really want to do this playthrough as well is like actually decorate the area that I'm given, so I will be looking out for as many recipes as I can get. Oh my god. Hooray! I'm glad I got that out of the way early. That was a lucky slime, one of the only slimes in the game that can't be consistently spawned. Even though it doesn't really do a whole lot for me right now, getting the Slimepedia entry out of the way early is such a time save. This is when I get my first message from the comm station. It's basically a phone, but like, bigger. Hello? Oh, no fucking way. And this is Victor. He's only really here to give you recipes in this game, but in Slime Rancher 1 he gave you access to this really cool minigame. It was fun, and I kind of wish it made it into Slime Rancher 2, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. Wait, portals? At day 1? Hello? Hello? I have one new buck. It's so over. There we go. There's so many songs for these areas. Hello? Ooh. Okay. This is called a Gordo slime, and if I've learned anything from Slime Rancher 1, it's that popping these guys is necessary for progression. Soon after, I find a bunny version of this slime as well. At this point in the game, I'm still like learning the map and trying to figure out where everything is, but I try to take a mental note of where these guys are for later. Let's go. My bad, most of them are good for progression. This one gave me a, rock. Okay. I decide to head back to base and take a look at some of the new backpack upgrades and try my hand at crafting them. In Slime Rancher 2, there's a bunch of mineral deposits around the world, and this is how you harvest them. Shortly after, I get a call from Victor, and he's like, hey, your place is kinda bare, want like an entire warehouse of furniture? And it's embarrassing how little of it I'm going to use. T to enter gadget. I can just place shit wherever. You know what? We'll have a little sitting area here. Right here is where we get our first of 27 achievements for placing down our first gadget. Small steps. Holy moly. Oh, it's one of these things. Oh! I think I just found out how to get to different areas again. This area is called the Starlight Strand. I feel like a pretty safe assumption to make with this game is that anytime you enter a new area, there's going to be a ton of new and exclusive resources. So I decide not to stay for too long as I already came in here with half of my inventory filled. Before I do go, I decide to grab a rock slime and the rock slime's favorite food. I still kind of had a little bit of that Slime Rancher 1 mindset, so when I went back to my base, I put the rock slimes in with my pink slimes. This is because in Slime Rancher 1, the crafting recipes in that game usually take a lot of pink plorts. Either way though, it's still nice to just have another way of making money. Going back to the Starlight Strand, I basically just go through and do like a big clean sweep of the whole place. I found 2 new slimes, and I just went around and harvested anything I could get my hands on. I don't know what I'm doing. I went back to make myself an energy upgrade, but when I came back to this area, I found and collected 3 new slime types. Yes! That was a gold slime, the second of the two slimes that don't spawn consistently. Going into this game, finding those two slimes was like the main thing I was worried about. Wow, this save file sure is lucky. There we go. I don't remember where this goes. Oh! Achievement number 2, and I'm 2.5 hours in. Oh dear lord. Going into Ember Valley, I found a boom, crystal, and a bat slime off rip. Then I came back to base to do some more slime management. I've been gathering slimes on and off throughout the playthrough, but I've been too busy exploring to actually take care of them. Kind of like what I do to my YouTube channel. It's not like caring for slimes has the most edge-of-your-seat gameplay experience anyway, so from here on out, just assume that in between the gameplay footage you see, there's a lot of slime ranching going on. Do you get the joke? You can pet the cat. Always. Going back to Ember Valley, I found a puddle slime as well as a crystal Gordo, netting me my 4th achievement for giving 3 Gordo slimes the pyro treatment. Also, while just exploring the area, I saw some weird light behind this waterfall, and... oh my god, this is so cool. In this cave area, there's 3 statues that resemble 3 different slimes. If we go back and get the plorts of each one, we can open this weird looking door thing. Conveniently, I already had one of them on hand, but I decided to go back and get the other 2 before I forgot. Perfect. Boom.
Yes.
Fuck. Boom. Another achievement? Okay. What's down here? Ooh. Feels like an area I'm not too equipped for yet. I say fuck it, Weeball. Oh my god, yeah, this is just a whole new area. What? I guess now we're getting into shit that I really haven't seen yet. Progression-wise, this area is pointless, but to complete the Slimepedia, there's a couple of things I need to look for here, including but not limited to... What? Aren't you supposed to not exist?
Oh!
It's throwing snowballs at me. Yeah, these bitches were extinct in Slime Rancher 1. You could get their plorts and you could make Largos of them, but till now you couldn't get your hands on an actual Saber Slime. That being said, I make the worst slime pairing decision I think I've ever made in my life. Also tank booster upgrade, hehe. I spent a couple of days on ye old money grind, and when I went back to exploring, I found a Yoki slime. It's an egg. It'd been a while since I last checked the comm station, and okay, wow, I missed a lot, but I don't really feel like looking back for text boxes of all things in the 17 hours of footage I have. This video was already supposed to come out in the first week of October. I don't know if you haven't realized, but it's not October anymore. We net another achievement here though for receiving a gift from everyone on the comm station. I remember reading in the Slimepedia that something would happen if we put the Yoki slime we found earlier into an area with chickens, so after my hourly dose of adventuring, I came back to see if it had done anything in a coop I had built not long ago. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. Oh shoot. Throughout the world, there's a bunch of little robot guys you can interact with for lore tidbits. I'm mentioning this because Mochi explains to me that these robots were designed by her. Well, kind of. She says that it was something she had planned on creating in the future, but it's ultimately still her design. Strange. Once Mochi was done telling me her life story, I decided to try my hand at decorating a little bit, before realizing very quickly that I didn't care that much. I mean, at least we can say we tried, right? I decide to start exploring again really shortly after, and I find this big guy. But you see, the butterfly slime's diet consists of only nectar, and even someone as dumb as me can tell that this is going to be a difficult one, so I give it what I have and decide to come back later. On the other hand though, I managed to pop nearly both of the other Gordo slimes in this area. Keyword being nearly. I put down a home teleporter for future convenience, but I also got an achievement for crafting and using a teleporter. Oh, that's an achievement, let's go. I found another gold slime while out exploring, and this time I decided to actually keep its plort instead of chucking it out 2.5 seconds later. I can finally pop that ringtail Gordo I was worried about earlier now that it's nighttime again, giving me access to one of the most convenient shortcuts in the game. I used that shortcut and I decided it's time to finally work on some more upgrades. I want to make the most out of every gold slime I see, so I really want to get this golden sure shot upgrade. Most of these other materials for a lot of these other upgrades are already available to me through the very willing prison slimes that I've been keeping up with in the background. But obviously there's a couple of things here that you can't really get from slimes. You can literally see me in the footage go AFK for like a minute and a half looking up what the fuck sun sap is. What is that? It's trolling me. How the fuck am I supposed to get up there? Oh, you can... okay. I hear it. What is it doing? What the what is it going on? What the fuck? Is it gonna... oh, okay. It's doing something. Open. Drones! Oh my god, yes. Drones received a major overhaul in this game compared to Slime Rancher 1, and there's also an achievement linked to making 5 of them, so getting this is super, super important. Also, boom! Oh my god. This area is very pretty, but I'm so lost. I don't know where this goes. Oh, okay. This looks important. I guess I'll find out what all this is later, I suppose. Yeah, I don't really know what that was about, but I'm assuming it's more like a trust the process kind of deal. This game loves its obscurity. Boom. As it turns out, the winter area isn't as useless as I thought. It actually has sun sap, which is the main thing I'm missing for my golden sure shot upgrade. But while I was looking, I found another gold slime. I'm starting to think that these guys aren't really rare anymore. Boom! I found another one of those weird drone things, and I got another drone station module out of it. I also found and popped a honey gordo that took me basically nowhere, but progress is progress. This is also when we experience our first weather event. Usually these will either have a new slime type or a new kind of material. Either way though, this is still helpful to us. Right there. Okay, that's so nice. That's gonna be so nice. It takes so long to traverse this map. And then I can just put this here too. Fuck yeah. I finally got around to popping that flutter gordo from earlier. What ended up being behind it though made about as much sense as you'd think. What is that? Oh my god. I don't know if I want to go down there. Oh dear lord. It's another weird door. I still don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with that, so I went back to base where I received a call from Mochi. She gives me the recipe for an upgrade that lets me read more dialogue. Also, boom, another shortcut. Hooray! You know, I could probably just assume that takes me back home, right? Oh no, it takes me to another section of Ember Valley, what? I got a call from the comm station again, this time from Victor. He hands me the blueprints for something called a radiant projector. What the fuck is that? Obviously I didn't know at the time, but this is what we were waiting for. I spent like the next 40 minutes gathering resources, and by that time I could finally make one and see what the hell these door things were about. Oh man. I don't know if I'm ready. Can I take this back? Oh, thank God. I'm actually terrified. It's inviting me. Alright, well here goes nothing. The Grey Labyrinth is where the grind gets real. A handful of the harder achievements can only be completed in the Grey Labyrinth. It takes a lot of time to unlock the areas, especially if you're playing spoiler-free like I was trying to. But I won't get too ahead of myself, I still have to figure out how this place works. What are those? Oh, I'm like... gone. Hi guys. They don't like me. What is that? Hello? Oh, this is gonna mess with me bad. Oh! What? What the fuck? This is where we finally meet Gigi, the same person who put around those drones that gave us dialogue boxes. Guys, I'm trying so hard to care about the lore of this game. I get a dialogue option, what? She explains to me that the colorful landscapes on this island aren't natural. Something called the Prismacore had crashed into this area from space, and the environment was being infected by it. She asked me to travel farther into the Grey Labyrinth, and says she'll explain things as I go. Okay, so like this place is gonna blow up or something. Understood. I'm so lost. I'm too high for this shit, man. And explore further I did, despite not really knowing where I was supposed to go, or what I was supposed to be doing. What? I haven't gotten enough time to process where I am yet, and I'm just like being thrown more and more and more things. But like, what are shadow slimes? I have so many questions. Oh, what's a shortcut? I'm scared and I need to go. Yeah, that didn't last very long, did it? But since I have a general idea of what I'm supposed to be doing, I can go in more prepared next time. Okay, so this is 4,000 gold, but... Okay. Boom. Boom. And it's the same fucking area, okay. There's just like an hour of footage here where I'm essentially doing nothing but bullshitting around. It's, oh my god, it's so hard to watch. But I eventually find something. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Oh. I don't actually know what that does. Oh, that's... Oh. That was there the whole time? Okay. Looks like we're here now. Twin! Wait, twin! This is so trippy. Never played this game on drugs. Oh, hi. I told Gigi about the room with like the weird colors and stuff, and she gives me a quick rundown about what's going on. She says that they are unstable bursts of energy generated by the Prismacore, saying that they're dangerous and they come in waves, but we'll need to make use of them at some point. Why does it keep leaving? Oh. I'm supposed to be doing that. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have like hours and hours and hours of footage of me just trying to get these fucking plorts, so unless it's something actually important that's going on, I'm probably not going to show most of that. There we are. Oh my god. Do I want to try? Kinda do. Okay, I can make this. Aw, man. Okay, that does kill you. Noted. I got cranberry juice. No? Nothing? You don't care? You don't give a fuck? Okay. I'll never tell you anything ever again. We finally managed to fill up our first collector, giving us a, storage cell. Although these things are kind of annoying, we have to fill up 10 of them for an achievement. This was also before they made it easier. I also eventually found out that this weird, like, cave area part of the Grey Labyrinth is a lot better for farming these slimes. There are tons of super narrow hallways you can use to your advantage. Also, while back at base, I picked up one of the more random achievements for just buying a shit ton of furniture items. Oh, no way. I think that having achievements that inspire you to decorate is kinda cool, actually. Also, if you do decide to play Slime Rancher 2, please get this fucking upgrade. What? Okay, I don't know what that did. When I say that I have a lot of footage of grinding these out, I mean I have a lot, but I mean, some of it's kind of funny. Why do these take 50? Sorry, I'm distraught. This thing just ate 50 and it's not even halfway done! Oh my god, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I can't believe this one took 100 to open. And I don't even know what that thing does. That was really underwhelming. This has to be a cruel joke. The fuck did I just find? Hello? I solved some kind of puzzle with those radiant projectors from earlier, and I ended up unlocking a whole new area. Although this place is massive, the only thing we really need here is the Sloomber slime. We need its plort for the Sloomber statue. Clearly this is something important though, because this big-ass gate is just open out of nowhere now. What the fuck? Oh. Wonderful. What the fuck? This is scary. Hello. Holy moly. Oh my god. She's Moses. At the end of this long and admittedly very cinematic walkway, we finally get to see the Prismacore for ourselves. That was an achievement, sick. This is fucking scary though. I don't like it. It's right here when Gigi gives us the most shocking news of the entire game. She's from the future. I can't imagine a world where anyone even expected this. Like, this is revolutionary writing material. We actually do get a pretty cool lore drop though about the ending of Slime Rancher 1. The big like time machine thing at the end of the game was broken because she had used it. She also reveals the fact that she's the granddaughter of Hobson and Thora, also more prominent characters in Slime Rancher 1. Never this game though. She also set up a little trade station in the room. You can give her prismatic plorts in exchange for some really important items. But despite coming back with everything she needed, I wasn't getting either of those items in return. I thought that maybe it was like a timed thing, kind of like how Victor's recipes work, so I just left. Little did I know that my entire save file was bugged. Little did I know that I would have to play the whole game from the start for a second time. But Gameplay Turd doesn't know that yet, so I won't get too ahead of myself. Nothing.
Nothing?
Before I found out that my save file was completely fucked though, I decided to grind out a couple of achievements that have really been looming over me for a lot of this playthrough. Finding 50 treasure pods was honestly kind of a breeze. You find a lot while just out exploring. You know, at least this one actually gave me something. I would still come across those little drone guys every now and then, and every time I'd interact with one, I would get another drone part. Every drone that I made ended up going into Starlight Strand and farming more materials to make more drones. Work smarter, not harder, people. Not too long later, we get our first lightning storm. I take a couple of trips back and forth to grab that weather event-specific materials, so we've got 2 more things checked off the Slimepedia list. There's also an achievement we get here for getting struck by a bolt of lightning. Lovely. Can you guess what I was doing in between said trips? More shadow plort collectors. Hooray! If you remember that really embarrassing death from earlier, that's an area that we can actually access now. After solving another projector puzzle, of course. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's the last slime. Hell yeah. We may have found the last slime, but completing the Slimepedia means a lot more than that. All of the off-camera sliming we've been doing eventually paid off here too, passing 100,000 new bucks in total earnings. With my wallet now looking like my PayPal account on opposite day, we finally get the chance to buy the rest of the ranch expansions. We are pretty far into the game at this point, so we don't really need to be out exploring all that much anymore. With that in mind, I decided to go back and start netting some of the achievements that you get outside of progression, such as having these 4 items in my inventory at once, selling a plort using a linked plort cannon. I also picked up the 3rd power core upgrade, which let me get the achievement for flying for 5 seconds straight with a jetpack. I also bought a slime ball hoop to get that achievement, but I was like really disappointed that it didn't have its own intense music, so I'm just gonna play the footage with the Slime Rancher 1 song over it. That was... oh man. It's okay, I got it on my next attempt. Let's go! I have to clean all this shit up. Oh my god. Those drones I had have been getting to work while we were getting those achievements out of the way. With just a little bit more grinding, we could get our 3rd, 4th, and 5th drone, netting us this achievement as well. Now, our next goal is to complete the Slimepedia. Out of the 4 sections that are required for completion, we have 3 of them done already. I've captured every slime, I found every resource, I have bought all the toys in the item shop. I check that way too often, by the way. But the last thing that we are missing is from the weather category, specifically the slime rain. In Slime Rancher 2, the weather updates every 6 in-game hours. We can actually use this to our advantage, because when we go into our house, there's an option to sleep for 6 hours exactly. So what we can do is just go to bed for 6 hours, check the map for any undiscovered weather events, and if we don't see anything new, we can just go right back to bed. But what I didn't expect though was for this to take 30 real-life minutes of semi-rhythmically pressing E and spacebar. This is peak gameplay. 5 days turns into 10 days, 10 days turns into 20 days. On day 127, I end up feeling like I'm doing something wrong and I start checking the wiki, but no, I'm just gotta keep sleeping. Day 139 rolls around and I'm like at my wit's end. Like I seriously think that this weather event just does not exist. For a reference point, we started sleeping at day 81, but our bad luck streak finally ends on day 146. Oh my god. Yes! 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 Oh my god, complete the Slimepedia. About time. Holy moly. It's not all sunshine and rainbows though, because we still have to start a new save file for the last 2 achievements. I'm gonna be so honest, I recorded like none of it. I have a couple of clips every now and then because of my replay buffer, but like, is that something that y'all really want to see? Like, be for real. On day 1, the flip. I basically just like locked myself in my room and sped ran to the end of the game. But upon making it back, I was still really nervous that the same bug would happen again, but there's only really one way to find out. Alright, moment of truth. Will my game break? Oh my god. We're saved! We're saved! We're saved! We're saved! I finished the rest of her request and we got the blueprints for something called a nullifier. She tells us to use this item on like any weird walls we come across. I don't know, she didn't really give me a whole lot of information, but with that I'm off on my merry way. We head home to craft a nullifier and the search begins. Not before realizing that we can get our second to last achievement here for purchasing 3 items from the night market. Okay, now the search begins. Whoa! Oh, huge. Oh my god, that is loud. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, no, I saved myself. Hooray! Boom. Okay, so that's 3. I think we only have to do 4, so we should be good next one. Finding all of these honestly wasn't too terrible, but as I found the last one, I really couldn't help but wonder what was gonna happen after I rang this last bell. And honestly, as a longtime Slime Rancher fan, I was kind of nervous about the ending of this game, but I genuinely don't think anything could have prepared me for what was about to happen next. I tried to keep myself spoiler-free for this game, but I think I'm nearing the end right now. We meet up with Gigi once again inside of the Prismacore. She tells us that once we give her the go-ahead, she will start trying to stabilize it. With our help, of course. Alright, if you are using this video to fall asleep, it is time to wake the fuck up and lock the fuck in, buddy. I'm so scared. Oh my god. This is nuts, actually. What the fuck? Wait, why is this so stressful? I'm trying. Oh, it's like a remix of the Tars theme. That's kind of awesome. Since live commentary is like my greatest weakness, I'll explain to you what's going on here. There are random slimes that just periodically spawn throughout the area, and our job is to shoot them into these things. Once we fill up the gauge, it starts raining, doing massive damage to everything in the arena. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm freaking out. There's so many of them. Oh no! Oh my god. I would love to keep blasting them, I really would. Okay. They shoot it? Oh my god. Oh no, I think we're too far gone. I can't find where the water is. Oh my god, it's not enough. Holy moly. Even the lightning's trying to help, oh my god. This is so cinematic. Oh my god. A real hero. Yes, yes! It's so beautiful. Hello, guy. Take a long time for the land to fully heal and effects like this to stop at Rainbow Island. No, the future of the whole far, far range has been saved. Gigi tells us that she's not sure what's gonna happen with this thing, but maybe it'll be at peace being part of this world. I mean, we came from space too, after all. But she also says that there's something that she has to go back and do before she goes. Someone she needs to talk to. She thanks us for all that we've done here, and our paths split from there. Goodbye, Gigi. Hell yeah. We did it. Oh my goodness. I really hope this update isn't the same update that literally fixes the issue I just restarted the game to fix. That would suck. I know I've been giving this game a lot of shit throughout the video, but like, this has been one of my favorite games of all time, and 100%ing it was a lot of fun. I recommend it. Also, as somebody who's played Slime Rancher literally since the first game came out on Xbox, I think that this was a pretty good successor. If there are any other games you want me to 100%, please, please, please comment down below. I need video ideas so bad. I need it so bad.